Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to do a few short videos of my next project, which is building a computer. And the reason why I'm going to build instead of buy is because sure, you can buy a computer off the shelf and take it home, plug it in, yeah, it works, but you end up finding that it's either limited in space, you can't edit videos with it, you can't game on it, it breaks down, it just doesn't do what you want it to do. And that's kind of the reason why I prefer building instead of buying. Also, I'm a car guy. People that know me, I'm a car guy, and I love cars, love working on cars. I do it for a living, but my hobby is building computers because there's so much similarity between a car and a computer. People don't realize it, but you can customize it, you can paint it, you can make it faster. I mean, you can make it your own. So I guess that's another reason why I enjoy doing it. The first few videos will probably be of the parts that I'm going to be installing in it, and just kind of do a step-by-step overview of everything that it takes to put one together. And I guess that's what. Okay, first of all, I want to show you my very first computer that I built. I built this probably 6 or 7 years ago, and the reason why I am not going to use it anymore is because the motherboard went out of it. And up till then, it was a great computer. I had no problems with it. Upgraded it several times through the years. It had worked great. But there's also some limitations to it, which I'm going to fix with my new build. And we start with the case, basically, because yeah, this case is all cool and everything. It's got lights that light up, and you know, it looks neat and everything, but you know, when you go to turn it on or whatever, you have to open this little door to get to the power button, and to get to the CD drive you gotta open this door up to get to that. And with my new case, I'm gonna fix those issues. This is gonna be my new case here. It's just a little bit more sleeker, you know, a little more streamlined look, basically. And there's no doors on it to get in the way of anything. The power button is right here on the side, easy to get to. It's got some USB ports right on top, easy to get to for like a thumb drive or whatever. And this case is made by Cooler Master, and it has a lot of vents in it for cooling, and I could probably get like 8 fans in this thing if I wanted to. And so that's basically the case that I'm going to Okay, now for the good stuff. I'm going to just do a quick overview of the parts while they're still in the boxes here, and kind of run through what's going to be installed. First of all is the motherboard, which I think is probably the most important part of the computer, because basically everything else in the computer connects to it. And if this part doesn't work right, nothing else is going to work right. So that's why I spent a little extra money and got the 58D Premium by Asus. It's got a little future proofing built into it too. It's got the USB 3.0, which isn't even out yet. And it does have the SATA 6 for the transfer rate of the hard drives. So that gives it a little bit of advantage, and hopefully I can use it for a few years and it won't be outdated. And next, I got the 5850 ATI graphics card, which is a pretty good high-end card, but yet still affordable. And that's what we got there. Next is the processor, which is Intel Core i7, which pretty much everyone that builds computer, that's what they're using now, because I mean, nothing else really comes close to it right now. It's just a great processor. And next, for an optical drive, I went with the LG Super Blue, which is a Blu-ray reader. It's not a burner, but I didn't feel like I need to burn Blu-rays at this point. It will burn DVDs, CDs, of course, but I'm hoping I like this. I read good reviews about it. So next, one part that I think is important that people forget is the CPU cooler. If you do any overclocking at all, you definitely want to keep the CPU cool for longevity. Next we have the memory. I went with the Corsair Dominator. I got 6 gig to start. I'll probably add another 6 gig as my budget allows. It's a great memory. And last but not least, my hard drive is a Seagate 2 terabyte, and this is what I was talking about earlier, the 6 gigabyte transfer. It's about twice as fast as current hard drives. So hopefully that, with everything else I got here, should make for a pretty powerful computer.